Hey guys, it's Mark with Spiguyver Backpacking. Thank you for joining me today. I'm out here in the woods, had to find a nice spot to come hang a hammock, and I found this spot right here between these two trees, kind of on this little cliff edge right here. There's a little tiny waterfall down there. Just a great spot to get out today. Yesterday was a beautiful day, sunny, in the upper 60s. Today's like low 60s, upper 50s, a little bit overcast, but I was not feeling up to getting out yesterday. If my voice sounds a little off today, it's because of this cold that I'm fighting, but I wanted to get out here and show you guys this. So what is this? This is a new hammock from Sheltowee Hammock Company, and this is the half shell zip. And there's some unique features about this that we're gonna get into. So let's just do that. Let's just jump right into it. Let's go. Okay, so this new hammock from Sheltowee is the half shell zip. And it comes in a 1.6 hexagon material. It's 11 feet long by 58 inches wide. It has a fully integrated 0.67 nano mesh bug net. It's got reflective pullouts, and it comes in this really cool stuff sack. So this stuff sack is a little bit different than anything out there, and it is patent pending by Sheltowee. So this one has double-ended, so it's gusseted on one end, other end is like a bishop bag, so it opens up and you can pull your hammock out. But what's very unique about this one is this right here. So it has the snapped section right here on the outside that if you open it up, it's gusseted, it is still nylon inside, and it holds your straps and your cinch buckles from the outside fold up over and into there. So here you can see the Sheltowee tag. And here's where everything kind of sits down in here. Fold those up after use, snap them up. And now they're all contained in one package, all right there. So you never have to worry about where are my straps, where did I put them? Everything goes together. And the one thing that I've worried about, anytime I've thought about putting everything together, the one thing that I always am concerned about is if my straps are wet, how do I keep my hammock from being dry or from getting wet? And with this still nylon inside and still nylon lined bag, it can't get through. So very, very innovative, cool feature, something I haven't seen done yet, and something that's really, really cool. Another cool feature that I really like are these little pull tabs that Sheltowee has put on their cinch buckle system. And I'll show you how those work in just a minute. So why don't we go ahead and get this thing set up and see how this works. Okay, so let's take a look at how easy this thing is to set up. So you've got your straps. So just grab your straps. And because of the way this is angled, I'm gonna go pretty low on this tree and then try and get pretty high on that one. I may actually have to climb up the tree to get to where I wanna be. So because of the loop in the end, you just come through it. And what they've done is they put a twist. Let me show you. They've actually put a twist in the webbing at the loop. And what that allows you to do is really be able to get to it very easily. When it's sewn completely flat, it's hard to get it open sometimes. But this one, because of that twist, it always opens very easily. I think I want to go about here. That's about even with the other one. Now this is a cinch buckle system, so it's real easy. You just go through one side, through the other, and then you just pull it to adjust it. So I'm going to leave this side pretty loose. Open up this side, pull the hammock out, get to the end, this webbing strap, through, pull to adjust. Oh. Had that wrapped around. Very easy to adjust though. And I'll show these in a minute. Adjust this side up. Get us about where we need to be. Now I'm not too concerned with getting this thing level or head end lower than the foot end on this setup, just because I'm not actually going to be sleeping in it. I just wanted to get it set up, come out here and show you guys what I've got. This thing does have pullouts, so I'm going to grab the pullouts and try and get them in. Maybe a little bit precarious here with this slope, but let's see. That might work. And to the other side. So there we go. The hammock itself is now set up. So why don't we come in a little closer and talk about some of the details. So this is the Sheltowee Hammock Company half shell zip hammock. It has the full length ridge line. It has 2 pullouts on either side with reflective material here. Like I said before, this is the 0.67 nano mesh. And what's unique about this is that the pullouts aren't down on the hammock body. They're actually up a little bit higher, and there's some Grosgain straps here or webbing that creates a pull point that actually keeps it up off of you a little bit better than when it's hooked to the hammock, because then it's going more from you up to here. When you lay in there, the fabric doesn't keep pulled out quite as well. This way, it really creates a roomy interior environment. And the straps, or the pullouts, are shock corded. They go out to whatever stake you want. You could use a piece of wood, you could use a piece of a rock and wrap it around there if you need to, if you're in an environment you can't get a stake into the ground. Like I said before, the hammock body itself is 1.6 Hexon, a fabric that I really do like. I believe this is available through Dutchwear Gear if you're interested in doing something on your own. It's got a decent feel to it, decent soft feel to it, and the 1.6 gives a little bit more support that I really like. I have the Ridgeline organizer in here. This is the Sheltowee one. It comes with 4 pockets, 2 on either side, and it snaps onto the Ridgeline, and it has loops on the end that you could use prussics to keep it tight if you really wanted to. Now I had mentioned that I really like these little loops that are on this cinch buckle system. Without the loops, in order to make adjustments, you have to kind of get your hands down on, and usually you take almost like a claw look like this and get 2 over the top, 1 on the bottom, and pull it so that you can get the tension off of it. But with this little loop system, just throw 1 finger through this loop, and if you pull up on it, wow, you can make really quick adjustments. This system, you know, I've tried several systems out there, the beetle buckle system, a spider system, a couple other mechanical type systems, and then of course I prefer my Beckett hitch system. But this system is super easy to adjust. Really, honestly, a one-handed, this hand behind my back, one hand if I wanted to loosen it, if I want to tighten it, all of it's one-handed. Very easy, very simple to use. Works out really well. Can make those minor adjustments. You know, unlike the loop system, this one has infinite adjustability because the strap goes all the way up to the tree. You could make it a little bit quicker deployment if you wanted to throw a Dutch clip or a carabiner on the ends of it, but really it's a quick system. Downside to this system is the weight. So, you know, the webbing straps and cinch buckles aren't the lightest system out there, but they get the job done and they do a good job. Now, as for getting into this hammock, simply unzip it. It has double zippers, so a zipper on either side. They're number 5 zippers, and they can meet anywhere that you want them to. Just go ahead and get into the hammock. I'm gonna kick off my shoes. I'm gonna go ahead and zip this back down so it's easier to get to once I'm in. Because these zippers do meet anywhere along the way, you can put them wherever you want. Now, just get in and find your perfect lay. Reach up, check the ridge line. Ridge line's a little loose, but not too bad. It's actually not bad at all. But you can see here, even with my head all the way to the edge of the fabric, because of these pullouts, it isn't up against my face at all. It's quite a ways from my face because the pullouts actually pull it further out than the hammock body, and it creates a nice, roomy, open environment. And the other thing that it does is, because of it being pulled out right here, it creates a little shelf even where you can kind of throw a jacket, your hat, whatever you need to keep it right there throughout the night. You know, if I wanted to pull my wallet out, say, no, I'm gonna leave my wallet over here, it works. It's there, and then I can reach over and grab it when I need it. So it almost creates like a shelf, similar to some of the other hammocks that are out there. I really like this. Really like this hammock. And there is another piece to this that I will be showing you guys in a future video. But today I wanted to focus on this hammock. 1.6 Hexon, 0.67. So let's talk about the weight of this hammock. So with the strap system, with the cinch buckles, with the ridgeline organizer, pullouts, the shock cord on the pullouts, the stuff sack with that special pocket for the webbing system, we're looking at right at 2 pounds. Manufacturer's list weight is 2 pounds. On my scale, it came in just a hair over 32 ounces. So it was 32.6 ounces, I believe, so about a ½ ounce above. And heck, that could have been from dirt that was in there. That could have been from just about anything. A ½ ounce when we're talking at 32 ounces, that's not a big difference at all. And so far, I've been really happy with this. I've got a couple of nights in this so far, and have slept very well. The fabric, of course, is something that I know I like. It gives the right amount of support for me and the right amount of stretch with that support. If I get much lighter than the 1.6, I just feel like it gives a little too much for me. It's a little too stretchy. So this fabric has worked out really well for me. Another bonus is you can get in and out either side. So I got in that side, I could get out this side. Hey, I could do my breakfast from the hammock right here, set my stuff up and do this. Man, this is a nice spot. This is a really nice little spot I've got here. So laying here, I don't know if you can tell, but I have absolutely no calf ridge, nothing piling up beneath me. It's just nice and flat and comfortable. I could probably move a little bit less diagonal. There we go. Just slightly less diagonal, and I can get a little bit more flat. Because when you get towards the edges a little bit, the edges get pulled a little bit tighter. And this is with any gathered in hammock, pretty much. And you get your head and your feet just a little bit higher. But if you come in just slightly from the full diagonal, you actually get a little bit flatter lay. It's kind of nice. So guys, this is the Sheltowee Hammock Company half shell zip. Now, this model starts at $160, which is really a pretty good deal when you look out on the market and see what other zippered bug net options are going for out there. It's got quality materials. It's not a parachute nylon hammock. This is a Hexon 1.6, one of the better fabrics out there. 1.6 to me is the perfect weight. This is also available in a bottom entry bug net, really a Franke style, and that's also 160, and it's available as a no bug net option as well. So I believe that one's 120. The system comes with straps, it comes with the cinch buckle system, it comes with that cool stuff sack that has that waterproof section that'll segregate your hammock from your straps in case your straps are wet. Very big concern of mine, and now that somebody has addressed that with this option, that's a pretty cool option. This hammock replaces the previous Arch hammock from Sheltowee. That one's been discontinued, and this is their new model. I don't think this has officially been released yet, but look for that to happen very soon. Guys, if you have any questions about this hammock, you can reach out to me, ask specifics, or you can reach out to Sheltowee. Alex Gash is very open to your concerns, your critiques, your feedback, and your questions. Let him help you out with that. He's the expert on this thing. I've just slept in it, and I can tell you that it's a pretty decent hammock, pretty nice. Right now, up there in my top 3 hammocks, and I've got a bunch of hammocks, as you guys know. So far, really digging this one. Gonna get some more sleep nights in it. Probably next weekend. I want to try and get out as long as I can shake this cold and it doesn't go any further. But guys, this is awesome. This is what I'm dealing with now. Now this is just an initial look at it. I will be testing it out more, and I'll tell you guys what I think after the long term. Now I've got a lot of hammocks that are relatively new, and in the last year I've gotten that are still going through. You know, every weekend I'm trying to get out and do at least a night in a hammock and trying to figure out which ones I like and what things about each one I don't like. And we're going to do some head-to-head comparisons, some more in-depth reviews of some of the hammocks that I've got, some of the Dream hammocks, some of the Dutchware Gear stuff, Cedar Ridge, the Sheltowee stuff, Walhalla. I've got a whole bunch out there that I'm going to be testing out. There are other brands out there that I would really love to start testing as well. I haven't had a chance to yet, but maybe one day down the road I'll have a War Bonnet, a Blackbird, or something that I can test out and really go head-to-head with some of these others. But for now, I've got a lot of hammocks to get out there and test. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you guys down the trail.